Welcome to the winners and the losers
podcast.
The winners.
No, I'm welcoming everybody. The winners of the weekend, the losers of the weekend, or the losers, the everly plenty past winners. And unfortunately on the losing side from the last weekend.
My humble self.
What I say, so welcome. Sports vibe. Come on, man. Clap it up. Yes. We're ready in episode 22. Before we get into it, there's a lot to talk about today. Mikel and
His younger
Nicolas
brother.
Jackson, Nani Madueke versus Wolverhampton. There's Super Eagles versus coaches. There is a lot of
Super Eagles versus coaches or Super Eagles and coaches.
versus.
Just
us are not.
So they are not employed, they are fighting the coaches.
They are opponents. They are not. You cannot tell me.
Then don't say Super Eagles versus coaches. It's NFF versus coaches.
Whatever. So there's a lot of things. We'll get to it all. But there's a conversation on the internet that went on this past week, and because I know that you people here are men of culture and men of the streets, and might I add men of the night. I love how Ken is wondering where I'm going. I want to ask you people. So I know John is the only person here that, apart from me, John is the only person here that actually uses social media and the internet. Both of you are always on radio. You get palito.
During that radio that Solomon saw, and it reminded his lives and times. That time I thought Solomon was late when he was talking about his own lives and times.
Remember memories actually.
Oh my God.
Listen to Radio Nigeria early in the morning before going to work.
Please, old people. So the conversation I was referring to that was social media is about girls that wear beads, waist beads.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if John has seen that. So I want to get your opinions.
Honest opinion.
Starting from Dixon to John.
So what kind of opinion? Like I don't understand.
Don't worry.
Waist bead.
So
What
when you are okay, let's from your own perspective now.
Yeah.
When you want to really study word
Yes.
to someone and you have come into a private place, say, okay, can you take off your clothes? let us have a candid conversation.
Okay. Please.
As God created us.
There's no candid conversation when clothes
Come
are
on.
off.
When you came as you were.
Come as you are.
So when you are ready to do all that, and you now saw that okay, when you take off everything, you now see what is your
You mean delicious?
what is your next line of action? Is it to withdraw, as in to say, you know what, let us pray with our clothes on, or to do Psalm 23
And continue.
Sorry, which
fire
one
down.
is for God so loved the world?
John 3.
Try to resist.
So you, a Muslim man, you learn Quran and recite Bible before you go with waist beads.
So Solomon.
There's no candid conversation when clothes are off. At this point in time,
Solomon, you need
I
to
plead the
stop that.
fifth.
You
I
need to
plead the
stop that.
fifth. I plead
Your
the
pastor
fifth.
does not even know that
I
our
plead-
YouTube channel exists.
I
Your
plead the
pastor,
fifth.
your pastor, he does see.
I plead the
In the
fifth.
air you are going, you are already going. There's not what you say here that God is actually. God is streaming you live.
I can imagine that.
God, they want you on YouTube. Live streaming.
I can imagine that. But wait for me.
So you proceed with it.
Just wait for me. Let's move on.
Okay, yeah, we are with
Solomon, let's see your leg. Maybe you even wear leg chain.
John.
But yeah, I love it.
So something happened in my area this last week. So this particular song.
Look at camera. Why are you looking at me?
So I saw this guy dancing.
The guy.
Yeah, and he has beats again.
Guy.
Yes.
A guy that you know.
I don't know the person.
Except
He was
you-
just dancing and
except you-
he has waist.
I've seen that
Except
with
you like
me.
the
Oh.
guy romantically.
No.
No,
I
me,
don't-
I've seen it with Northerners so well.
This guy, I don't think he's a
Okay,
Yoruba
so
person.
the what we ask you.
So, of course, I mean, I don't have issues with waist beat. Because when I saw that conversation on X, where
So when that guy was dancing and you saw Wizbeat, you went to rock him.
no, obviously, honestly, I knew that. Obviously, I knew that beats were not normal beats.
But the one that the babes wear is normal business.
The one that the babes wear, two things. You see, if you do karamata on your waist beat, thinking to get me, I wish because I don't even have any money.
Yes, do it.
How did we become friends?
So that one, it will not work because you need when karamata, wọ́n fi kíní ìlú ẹ̀ ìwọ ló wá padà sáàkó ìlówó kan wọ́n wá lù ẹ́.
What kind of podcast? You're asking about Wizbeat. He says that.
What is that to say?
Beat or no beat?
Is that the question?
Are you a fearer of this?
Are you off beat?
Okay, so
are you for the
so-
beat of not?
Of course, there are a couple of things. Like I always say, anybody. I like when your naughtiness is kept secret. I love if everybody have got naughtiness in them, at least to a degree, but keep it secret. I love Wizbeat, no doubt, but I hate it anywhere where your Wizbeat is exposed. I hate it anywhere. Yeah, I said I love it.
So you don't. First of all,
No, I even tell my girlfriend, if it gets bad or something, we could replace.
what I can deduce, first of all, is that the three of you, number one, is one of it. Number one,
They've been used.
it's either you don't care about your destiny. Or number two, you don't even have the destiny to start.
Solomon, I will ask him a simple question.
Exactly.
You that you care about your destiny
Yeah.
and you've been watchful.
No.
How is your destiny?
No.
Ogun ẹ̀ ṣe 1.0 àbí 2.0.
Tẹ̀sán bá tó wá. Báwo ló?
No problem.
They don't charge your ogun.
Now, where that destiny? Complaint that go still borrow me money. But that does not negate the fact. I'm not saying that whether the waist beat will work or not. But the fact that you are not even fearing, like you don't even occur to you say your own attack, your own was.
Humbly.
This is why I will say if you want to collect money from me.
You're going to use your master on top the waist.
You know, it's categorically telling you that it is a waste of money. That you're not going to even see your capital. Even the money for the beast, not even the juju of the beast. That's the regular beast money. You no go see am collect back.
It's that simple.
Let us start this show. It has become apparent to me that my co-hosts are all serious people.
How about you, the host?
And since I'm the only one here with complete warranty of my destiny.
Is it 2 months or 3 months?
When you do butter combat, and I'm punching you and
Tunde, you know your case now. God has put you in charge of your full destiny. See what are you doing? We can go back to meet guys. Say, we are prodigal children, we are misused it.
Help us.
Can you give us some more?
Please, let us be serious.
Okay, so in the world of sports, the beats that the boots that the footballers wear.
The only destiny to talk about that is probably destiny or something else. I thought that was fun. Let us go back to the sports. We have enough from the vibe. Sports vibe. Sports vibe.
Nice time.
Welcome. Episode 22. Thank you for rocking with us.
Yeah.
We have a lot to talk about. We have talked about a lot. Let's talk sports. And there's only one place to start. Mikel Obi, in his capacity as a football pundit, has been talking a lot.
A legend.
Let's even leave the legend part first. He has a football podcast, a big one.
OBI.
The OBI podcast. He's a regular on being sports as an analyst. He's appeared on Sky Sports, even appeared on CNN. He's done the draws for the UEFA Champions League. So
Recently, he was at Madrid, and the entire Madrid staff
was in Madrid.
Were taking time to take photos with
was
Mikel.
in Madrid. He did an episode of his podcast interview with Carlo Ancelotti in Madrid. So yes, that I was even trying to explain why he's been talking a lot lately. Because Mikel was someone that never really talks as a player.
You got it.
So it's strange for a lot of people to just hear him start talking all of a sudden. I've been saying things like, "Oh, Mikel himself is even talking too much," because that's his job now. His job now is to talk. His job now is to, you will see, hear him every day. If you are not hearing him, then he's not doing his job well, because he has things to promote. So yes, Mikel, that's why he's talking. But it is talk. Maybe he has finally. No, I don't even think he jam talk, but maybe Jackson clearly thought he did jam talk. As Kehinde used to help us find Jackson's response. But Mikel made a comment, or made several comments actually on Chelsea and how the club has been performing, especially after the opening day loss to Manchester City. Talked about several things. Emphasize on that because it's not just Jackson thing. He talked about several things. What Chelsea needs to do to get back to the level they were when he was at the club. One of those things was the need for a top finisher. Jackson can't do it alone. Jackson can't get to that level, at least not yet. We all agree that was right.
True. Yes.
Obvious truth.
All right. Now that all of us have logically agreed that was a factual statement, and with everything that Mikel said, Jackson did not see it. He did not see it that way at all. Can you just read out Jackson's response for us? Exactly. Posted it on social media immediately after the game against Wolves, where Chelsea won 6 goals to 2, and he scored 1 and assisted 1. So as soon as this elderly man has figured out social media, he will be able to help us with the rest.
So the handle 433, giving some stats on Jackson, 98 seconds. That was how they captioned it. 43 at Jackson 11. Just scored Chelsea's fastest Premier League goal since 2017. And then Jackson reposted that same picture. Now captioned on that, tagged Mikel Obi, Mikel John Obi, and then said, "Shut your mouth, don't talk shit. We are killing ourselves for Africa." Which I feel, because he's not from an English-speaking country, we are killing ourselves in Africa. That's what I guess he wants to say. As Africans. But he said, John Mikel Obi, shut your mouth, don't talk shit. That was heavy.
Yeah, your thoughts around the room.
I feel that was heavy. See, at the stage that you are, you enjoy the praise. You get to stadium or stadia, you perform well, you see 50,000, 60,000 fans on their toes singing your praise. It feels good. But you should also expect the other side, because it comes with both. These fans, you see those praises they are chanting, they are investing emotions, and then you click well with their expectation, and that's why they're singing that. The moment it doesn't happen that way, expect the other side. What you can do is find a way to pacify them, give good performance. And I think that is what John Obi Mikel was. John, as of when he was having that interview, was a pundit, also a fan. Because spending 11 years anywhere to do anything, I think there is something attached. Time spent at a place makes you become a lover of that, and that's what Mikel is. And then Mikel was very constructive, but also at his with his position, stature, I think you can be blunt and forgiving to an extent. Mikel was talking about how things were not going good for Chelsea, and then they need something drastic. And one of the plays, because we all know, they create a lot of chances. Conversion is the problem. Who are those converting strikers? Spearheading that role is Nicolas Jackson, who was given loads and loads and loads of chances. Look at Leandro Trossard of Arsenal. He does not even get starting role. Just pick Trossard and put in Chelsea. He will start games. And then you get a chance in a huge club, historic club like Chelsea, and you're not performing. And somebody who spent almost 11 years at that club is saying something. See, Mikel has been recognized from the under 20 level. And then he went ahead to complement it up until Mikel won the AFCON. Mikel is massive when it comes to football, because there was even an argument, who is the most decorated African player, who is the most decorated Nigerian player. You know, Mikel is already in the mix of Nwankwo Kanu, Samuel Eto'o Fields, you know, these names. So I think it carries a lot of weight for him to say something about a young player like you, and then you come out to say, shut your mouth. I think that's too heavy. What Mikel was saying is all for the glory of Chelsea, for somebody who loves Chelsea, and then you scored a goal. This is somebody, see, I'll say it here. Nicolas Jackson is one of the worst attackers I've watched at a top club.
That's not true, but no wala. At
a top club, I watch him time and time. I know so many people who go to start. He scored 15 goals there. Watching a player match in, match out, and you can't understand how he loses some goal playing for Chelsea Football Club of England. I think that's worse.
He has work rate.
He has work rate. Okay, then they shouldn't have allowed him on one to leave if it's about work rate. But the man has come out. He has talked. But I love Mikel. Mikel Obi has also responded.
Leave Mikel's response for now. And John, your thoughts on Jackson's response, and then Solomon.
I just think that he took it in a very bad light, or took it in a bad fit or whatever. I felt that Jackson should have been more discreet with his response. And I also think that after that performance, he felt that he needed to put out a statement to show that what Mikel has said about him probably is not true. So what he did was to respond with a goal. Then after the goal, he felt justified to have put out, you know, that tweet or that post on Instagram. And I think that probably it was, I don't think anybody advised him to do that. If anybody advised him that, he was terribly advised. And I think that he took that decision at the spur of the moment. That's what happens when sometimes you take a decision and you take it before thinking. And when you are done doing it, then you now begin to reflect that. Trust me, I'm sure Jackson is probably right after he put out that statement. Might probably now have a rethink that I probably should have put out this response anyway. Because I think that was really disrespectful. I think that comparing what Mikel had achieved with Chelsea and what he's done as an African player and as a player who has achieved a lot with Africa, I think that Jackson was just being disrespectful. And considering the fact that Jackson himself has not really put himself, you know, in a position where people can actually speak up for him. When he put out that statement, people came for him, fire to fire, because he had actually frustrated a lot of Chelsea fans. The same Jackson, a lot of Chelsea fans would have felt that Jackson would have probably given Chelsea a chance of making the, not top four actually, but maybe the top four, because if he had put out those chances, he had scored those chances, maybe Chelsea would have probably been in a better position last season. So I think for me that response was insensitive, putting that out, because true here, what happens in the next 5 games if you don't score? So how do you now respond back? And if Jackson scores in the next 5 games, probably Mikel will then shut up. Simple.
His response puts more pressure on him than even on Mikel, in the sense that
there can't be pressure on Mikel.
Than making Mikel look bad. I'm making Mikel look bad. It's more pressure in the sense that you scored a goal, you scored an assist, you now respond that way. You now have to replicate that all through the season. And the Jackson that we know the Jackson that we know will not replicate that all through the season.
Are you serious?
Yes. the Jackson that we know, we not replicate that week in, week out. So it means it would at the end of the day justify what Mikel has said. In that the club needs another striker. So he's just putting pressure on himself.
Now let's look at John OBI Mikel's response, which in my opinion was a lot more classy than I expected. Was very, even though his John OBI nature made it hard to understand. It was very accented. It was very accentuated, but when you got across his points, he calmly said, basically just told Jackson, if you score, then I'll stop talking. Well, if you don't score, you can't.
I'm coming for you.
You can't say this. And he reiterated that he didn't have anything against Jackson, and he was just talking about Chelsea do need a striker, which everybody has said that Chelsea do need a striker. And it was like I said, a classy response. Look at the time now, people of God. I want to set my stopwatch now for hot takes. 1, 2, 3. 3 of you respond to Nicolas Jackson as Mikel Obi. How you would have responded. The catch is you have to do it in 30 seconds. It's only John that will do it. Mikel Obi voice.
Mikel Obi voice.
Because that's how he talks.
But let me get the catch. Like, you'll be responding with your true self.
Yeah.
But as
you're
replying Jackson.
You're replying Jackson. That is your Mikel Obi, but you be your true self.
We'll go around the room. Kennedy Reese, stare into your camera and respond to Nicolas Jackson as Mikel Obi in your true self. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay,
so Nicolas Jackson, everybody is just by their standard. You're a victim of your own standard, and calling you out isn't to put you down, but to help you get on your toes and do better. It's as simple as that. If you give me that, then I'll sing your praise on national TV. Do better, boy.
Do boy, God, Dubai.
China.
Well, yeah. Sorry, 20 seconds. Basically, don't say what Mikel said. I say respond as your true self. You that I know. Someone will insult you like that on Instagram. That's how you respond. You will just be lying for the internet. But just yesterday, I trust that even though your accent will be like Mikel, I don't know if your response will be like Mikel. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, hey Jackson. Obviously, you failed Chelsea as a striker. When I was playing for Chelsea as a player, I gave my all to the team. Now Chelsea paid a huge amount of money for you to become their striker, and you have failed as a striker. I never for once criticized you. I'm just saying that you, as a striker, have not done better for Chelsea. Now you coming out on social media to call me out, it shows the lack of respect for my person and for what I have achieved for Chelsea.
34 seconds.
Sorry about that.
So 4 seconds over the limit. Let's see if Solomon Ediri can do better in quicker time.
Hope he's not allowed to speak his language.
Let him respond.
As long as I'm
that language does not have translation.
Solomon, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yellow.
Well, Jackson, you scored a goal and an assist, and you're calling me out. Good one for you. But what I'm expecting is for you to call my bluff and do this all throughout the season. If you can't, I'll come out for you. So watch out, Jackson. If you do not perform well, you'll be hearing from me.
Yeah.
Fastest one so far.
Yeah. Oh, I did.
18 seconds. Congratulations. You've all done it. You've all done absolutely nothing. Because I know you people in real life. If you like any bread, you cut your father.
No.
You know how many times Kenny has been willing to fight. Kenny can fight his parents over bread.
No, over his share.
His father eats his bread.
Over his share of
bread. Kenny to be professional. I mean, as a professional.
I should not say prepare. I say respond how you will truly respond. If you are Mikel Obi and
this thing that I said, it has no proof. See, I'm somebody who tries to stay in the borders of discipline. Serious. That's
okay,
a,
you're discipline.
yes. So
That's close to Agboju.
Discipline.
It's close to Agboju.
Discipline street.
so what? I wouldn't come bother you. So don't come bother me.
Please, thank you.
I'll fire you.
Your philosophy is not concerned. Me! I don't even need 30 seconds. Because all I will say to just is 3 words. If I did my job, give objective analysis, I did not insult you, and then you now thought to tag me on Instagram and say, you not even just measure it, tag me.
Me, yeah.
Now say, stop talking shit. I will just
Shut up. Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth. Stop talking. I will just send 3 words to you, which is thunder fire you. Nicolas Jackson. Thunder fire you. Allah in Koshi. O2.
That's 3 words.
Where
Where did you learn journalism?
I've already said the 3 words.
Okay.
I've
The
already
remaining you got
Adjective. Qualifying
backup singers.
qualifying the.
I've already said the 3 words.
Obviously, you did your internship before you.
like our brother Victor Osimhen went for 1 month title with Portable.
So obviously, we will find out if there's more to this taxing thing.
Yeah.
But let us. We are hearing that because last time we were on this show, we spoke extensively about the possible new Super Eagles manager. Does anybody remember the name of the man we mentioned?
Yeah, I understand.
Fantastic. Jan Olaf Anderson. We are now hearing
Yes.
from the same people that we heard
They crossed from Sweden to.
that they heard wrong. The Anderson is not coming here.
Yeah. Oh
Anderson.
But we established that Anderson had gotten a job as of even the last time.
no! It wasn't Anderson. It was
No, it was
Yes.
Saint Faith.
Yes.
That
Oh, it was yeah.
yes,
every white person just look alike.
Like they look alike, my brother.
But anyway, Jan Olaf Anderson is no longer the name we are hearing.
Wait. It's not even that they are employees. The name we are hearing.
So
Which employ? We are playing Benin Republic in a
Tubo,
matter of
Tubo.
days.
yeah.
In a matter of days, we don't know who the coach. The coach said does not know who he is. She realized he will say it's us that don't know. Maybe the people agree with someone. The person they agree with is still waiting. Don't play with someone that they wait so that people will coach.
No, yeah, that's it's only like that. They will announce on it.
There is a name you discover because you are.
No, what do you call that guy's name, Bruno?
No, wait. What's that Ghanaian singer that said, "Who never get hands up in the air?" The Johnny man.
What's his name?
I can say I did it.
What's his name?
I forgot his name.
Kweku the counselor.
The traveler. That's the traveler. Kweku the traveler. Yeah, a traveler. What name did they travel to Jam?
So
I heard you had dinner with him.
According to BSN exclusive.
Okay.
Yeah, according to
BSN exclusive.
who will be here?
the NFF.
The rest of made me ask.
Don't make me discover new journalists.
I'm telling you.
Because everybody can get their own exclusive now. Someone will just call exclusive. I hear that we are in talks with Michael Jackson.
So exclusive from BSN. They are saying that the NFF seems to have appointed Bruno Labbadia.
Professor Lavamba.
Bruno Labbadia, a German coach. Please, can you search?
Put hands together.
The former coach of Hamburg, former coach of
But that's why I know that it is not true. Because Bruno Labbadia's managerial career is still reasonably too successful for
for Hamburg,
but you usually go for people that are willing to be old boys.
About to go into oblivion.
No, people that are in oblivion.
This one still coach Stuttgart in 2023.
Yeah, it's last year.
So like, he still coach Stuttgart in the down Bundesliga 2023,
which is actually a very good.
And Stuttgart are now in the Champions League.
Yeah.
So like is not in the Nigeria stage yet.
At all.
He still needs a bit
bit
more
of,
time.
No, it needs
demoralization.
a bit more failure.
No, it's
Yeah. Because at this
demoralization.
point, Bruno
Labadia.
Labadia is 58 years old. Was born in 1966.
He's even too
so-
young.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So, and his recent managerial career, he spent the entirety of his career
In Germany,
in Germany as a coach, and even as a player as well. But as a coach, started in 2003, coached Darmstadt, went to Grutterfurt the next year, went to Bayer Leverkusen in 2008, 2009, Hamburg,
amazing team.
Hamburg 2009, 2010. This was when these teams were still Stuttgart, when Stuttgart was
Yes.
still like the top team. 2010 to 2013, Hamburg again 2015, 2016, Wolfsburg in 2018 and 2019, Hertha Berlin 2020 to 2021, and VfB Stuttgart 2022 to 2023. So the one pattern that is obvious here is that Labadia does not stay anywhere for too long. He don't get time for all this one.
He doesn't like long-term relationships.
So what do we have to do now to land Bruno Labadia? I don't doubt that BSN is possible.
No. I think the yeah.
I think the thing, maybe what BSN did not hear is the time. Alright.
No.
I think that it will be in 20 years.
No.
When
When
he's 78.
Labadia has been unemployed for 5 straight years.
No.
And he's old.
And by then he will be
78.
78.
Yes.
By that time,
So,
would have
at
been-
78 years, we now look at it's better that someone should owe me $50,000.
That may not need any more.
Somebody pay me.
But it seems like the whole NFF secretariat are willing to give up their salaries just to pay him.
Who told you that? Is this a Solomon Dimi excuse?
This is inconclusive.
So it says the name. Someone is like the name is even too close to Madam Boso. No, he said that did not mean that it's an Aboso that they are making.
Even like that Bosa has been linked to the job.
So he said that guy looks like the Ladaboso disguise.
Like Bosa has been linked to the job. Sir.
Maybe they will push Bruno Labadia to the front now. He just be qualify and caller. You know, Madam Boso.
Lambado Boso.
In the same letter.
They will now say
But it will make sense.
Ladaboso's full
But
name.
it will make sense if Bruno Labadia has assistants like Ladaboso and chief coach.
Let's end the conversation.
Sorry, there is another coach that somebody on social media said, why not go and talk to that we know we cannot employ? Are you ready?
Anyway,
Don't worry.
we have had enough fun. I don't want to even discuss this too much because
No,
the last one that we discussed was
Even with Joy, with recent Joy, say okay,
within 1 week.
He look
no
like
longer
a-
in.
But this guy is even free now. Jogging club. So
How do you know that?
How do you know
otherwise? How do you know that?
You want to lead the whole
How do you know
Nigeria.
that's who I want
This
to
guy wants to
play?
take us back to slavery just to get the
Do
coach.
you know what we should kuku do?
Go back to slavery.
By 2027,
Eh.
Guardiola will leave Man City. Let's not employ anybody for this. Let's continue failing. Our Messiah is coming.
All right. Since what's his name? Bruno Labadia is a German coach. In honor of him, we want to use that one to do what? What do you think about it?
Squeeze.
Trivia la. Big trivia. And shame on you. After all your mouth last week.
No question.
I will do the next one. I don't not say anything.
No, he wants to.
Which question here?
He has.
He has 2
Which
questions.
question here?
how did you know your father is your father?
What question was it?
He looks up there.
No,
He looks
there's a
up
player
far.
in Man City. His name is Doku. What's his first name?
Ask question like which drink can you use before and after?
No,
All those-
can you combine?
Please, I know that John Onetre was an serious man. That's why I read
Doku. His first name is Adekunle Doku.
Can you even let us be serious?
They don't progress.
In the history of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, from when they were Green Eagles to now that they are Super Eagles, and whatever they were before them, there have been, first of all, first question, how many German coaches? Minus Labadia, of course, who has not been
Lambert.
Who has not been confirmed.
There has not been Lambert.
How many German coaches? And whatever number you mention, you must mention the names of the coaches.
Okay.
So if you only know 2, but you can't guess 5, you will not have to be making up German names. You say, was your Freddie Ham?
No, you will just be mentioning Philip Lam.
So who wants to go first?
Only one. Okay.
Yeah, you mentioned the one.
Okay, well, Betty vote.
Betty vote was German?
Yeah, that's it.
You said Betty vote was German.
I'm asking now.
So typically say was.
Don't be me they ask questions.
The Betty vote. I think it's German. I think.
I did not say just mention one.
That's the only one that comes to my mind. I was only one that comes to my mind. And
this guy is really old. Because we have had more recent German managers. He just went to the one from his childhood.
General
is more French than German now.
No, it's German.
It's German.
Is more
Oh,
French
really?
than German.
I thought it was more.
General is German.
Generator.
Chief coach.
But the truth is,
What's the truth?
General, cause
wait,
the Brazilian that took us to the 1980s.
they said German.
No, it was the Brazilian. He was there
don't
till.
they call?
Wait, now,
Every nationality.
I'm trying to build from
Wait,
1980.
Lagerbäck is Swedish.
Yes,
Bora Milutinovic.
he's
Not
Yugoslavia.
German.
He's Yugoslavia.
No, I'm trying to take off their names.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing that. And before them, there have been Dutch to
That's Wester, Bonfrey Joe.
Bonfrey Joe.
Alright,
Betty vote. I think it should be
Betty vote.
General for me.
Betty vote is German.
Yeah.
So let me help you with that. But I asked for all of them, not just him.
No, I mean that's the only one.
That's the two that we know.
I was more thinking towards this guy being French.
So, Betty vote and General are obviously German. Since the history of this trivia, John just has never attempted the question. Let alone
No, he actually has.
I have that.
After someone got it.
But General, that one I
Of
knew
course.
General.
You know it.
But Betty vote.
It's not Betty.
Betty vote.
It's not Betty.
I thought Betty vote was from the.
Okay.
Please let us be serious as we wrap up. Here are the answers. Betty vote, General. There's no way we even know this one. Karl-Heinz Marotzke, trying to confirm.
Which
exactly.
year?
It's like he coached Nigeria just as he finished primary school, 1970 to 1972.
Yeah, the last one.
And you expect me to know Marutsky.
That's
Imagine.
Abi Maru Shamak Lopez.
There's Gottlieb Gola.
Which year? Just as I finished.
No, this one was.
No, Gottlieb Gola coached in just after your secondary school year, 1981.
No, this.
1981 to
Of
when?
course, by
This one-
then you were still looking for where to serve.
And I wanted to back
And
it.
our producer was my own senior in secondary school. As of then.
He is definitely older than I am.
He was about
He
to
is
serve.
Yeah.
Our
He was a
producer
senior in secondary
is
school.
my senior in
They
secondary
never born me and John that time. Me and John are the only young.
John just collect transfer from another school to our secondary.
John and I are the only young people on this show. Take it or leave it.
Okay.
I'm just.
But yeah, so those are the 4 German coaches in the history of the Nigeria.
Then we are correct.
team.
Me and
Who is the
Solomon.
we?
All those two.
All those two
You
are.
know when they say time
those two are
of
the one
old.
that assisted. at
Even the
time.
Bible, they change it from the Old Testament to New
No,
Testament.
those ones
And-
they called assisted Adolf Hitler.
You know what I
You
like?
know what I
You know what I like about
Bruno
this?
Badia.
You know what I like about this Super Eagles Nigeria? It's helping us discover new managers.
I'm telling you.
Even they will not work for Nigeria.
But you know them.
Like this now, Sergio Conceição, they don't say we don't agree Conceição. Anderson. Now all those ones are even league. I'm talking of people that we have
discovered,
that we have employed.
Paul Le Guen, we employed that one too.
We don't employ
later now they say that one they even show video where they were signing.
Like when must even have honorary Nigerians.
I'm telling you.
From their you must have MOI. But yes, what I want everybody to know though is that regardless of who we employ, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, one thing is sure. Regardless of who we employ, who the manager is, what your style of play is, we will owe you money. Just keep it at the back of your mind. There is nothing that you want. No matter, see, if you like, you have coached FC before. No. Like your last job. No. You were coaching 11 agents. Papa, also, we go see you.
No. Today,
when you be like Ballon coach of the year.
When you come, let the angels follow you. They will be assistant coaches. To owe you. And then we owe you with confidence.
And when we not finally pay you 1 out of 6 months, we'll say, when you settle the agency side.
Even when we are owing you, we will still be bold enough to sack you. So you'll be coming from home to collect your money.
So that's why we cannot go for Labadia, because it's only people that are in desperation mode that can take this by a good job. If you are a foreign manager, if you take this by a good job, let's make no one thing. He don't red. No, it's red.
You know,
what so is a Plutomelia? You need zero touchdown.
You need
a from the first press conference.
You need a springboard.
From the first press conference. Say, even if us the journalists 5% or something will collect. As general first drop. If to say the remains for me they pass both for offering for the first press conference because he done right. That's the only reason you will coach Nigeria.
Yes. Signing out.
No, it's
sports vibe.
It's actually very funny.
Another fun episode. Episode 22. Shout out to the guys who killed it. Delivered your hot takes in under 30 seconds. That's how I do please. I was even going to say the Paul of what pay you. I didn't even pay him. I didn't pay him where he went to. Grasshopper FC.
Grass runners.
But Paul, for anywhere you see him, give him a hug.
Yes.
That guy has been through a lot.
In a matter of months.
Come and imagine that he has rented an apartment.
I know that is a. I know. Let's even leave the apartment because I know that is a Christian, and because everybody was so surprised at that. I know for a fact that they go don't do testimony tire for that. Say, and the Lord
did it.
Took me from when everybody thought it was finished at Sporting Lagos. God just opened this way of caterpillars. I was suspicious of them when they did not first send me with official email. When they tested me on WhatsApp.
But it's like Burnley sacking you. Man U now employ you. The story of company.
Yeah, and then after Man U employ you, before you start work with Man U, they can't sack you. You can't go cutting sports. No. Does anybody want to guess where cutting sports FC is?
League One.
Cameroon.
Cutting sports is in Cameroon.
This is no, what happened was he went to the same pastor that gave Visa Company the soul. But Visa Company paid 7 times. He paid 14 times. He was thinking to me.
The overwork. Instead of him to use a bit of shaker, he used a bit of scatter.
This Solomon, only you have done Kennedy. Only you have involved yourself in gay prostitution, as you were telling us before the show started. Only you have.
Disclaimer, please.
Exactly. Bad disclaimer. Which disclaimer? When you know he was giving us the analysis of how much gay prostitutes charge. Just Kenny was not here.
Like seriously.
I thought I've ended the show.
It was me. I've ended the show. But if you remember what is that, we will also buy a good manager.
Yeah.
And Solomon
this show is done.
Solomon Edivre is familiar with gay prostitution.
Yes.
Disclaimer, please.
I concur.
We see you.
I don't concur.